What is good with y'all? It's your boy Curdy Bo, and I am back with another video. And in today's video, I'm about to be showing y'all how to use the drum kit on FL Studio Mobile, man. So, hey, this is gonna be a pretty different video. Something short and sweet. I ain't finna make it too long. You feel me? But before we get into this video, make sure y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications, man. It's gonna help your boy go a long way. We on the road to 100K subscribers, man. So, hey, enough talking. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's get started. So we finna just get some, just something simple. Alright, so I usually wait to the end of the video to get my mixing going, but I'm gonna just do it now. So I'm gonna start off with the graphic EQ. I'm gonna just turn up the, oops, I did not mean to turn that PB range up. I'm gonna turn I'm talking too fast. I'm gonna turn the 80 hertz up a little bit, just not too much though, because the graphic EQ on here is a little more powerful than on BandLab. On BandLab, it's like kind of light, you feel me? But on here, like you put an inch on the frequency, you feel me? It's gonna amp it up, man. But we're just gonna just add a little bit, just a little bit on there, and then I'm gonna go over to my limiter, and then basically what the graphic EQ do is just kind of like, to make it simple, it kind of customizes the, you know what I'm saying? It customizes the 808, you know what I'm saying? To your liking, like however you want it to like punch, or you want it to kind of like be kind of like a soft, or you want it vibrant. It's just like you got options when you messing with the graphic EQ. But now that we're over that, we can head over to the distortion, and what the distortion is for is to kind of, what I'm saying, add some, punch to that, what I'm saying, that 808. Here's an example right here. Now I don't put it on the hard, you feel me, unless I'm making like a trap song. But you feel me, I usually throw tube on or a soft, and then it gets the job done. I turn the drive down a little bit, and then now after I do all that, I make sure that I go to my limiter, and I make sure it's just not going over that limit, so I kind of pitch it down a little bit. Now usually I'll probably just this is here, I'm just wing it right quick. Now you can mess around and just duplicate the track and then switch over to kicks, but sometimes that don't always sound right, so I might have to get jiggy with it. But let's see how it sounds. Okay, that don't sound too bad. Since the kick is kind of sounding really loud with the 808s, I'm gonna kind of just turn the kick down. So I'm gonna just use the limiter. Honestly, you turn it down with the limiter, and then kind of turn the frequencies down a little bit on the graphic. Right. All right, now that we got that out the way, we finna add on some claps, just something simple. snaps, aka kind of like claps out the way. Like I say, aka claps, because you can either throw the snaps on there or claps. Get jiggy with it. I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add some hi hats on there. I ain't gonna lie, this a banger right here though. Hey, check me out though. All right, now let's add some ear candy, man. Now, what I mean by ear candy is just once you get the basic stuff done, claps, 808s, kicks, cymbals, you know what I'm saying? You just start messing around. Just, you trying to feel me? That's when you spark your blunt. You start throwing shit in there, man. Fuck it. Hey, man, say, man. I ain't, you feel me? I ain't want to make the video too long, but you know I was in that mug cooking up, man. Hey, smash that like button if y'all was enjoying the video and if y'all learned a thing or two, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all with some more, you feel me, some more tips and tricks and you know all that. But Curdy Bow in this thing, Curdy Bow out this thing, man. Make sure y'all stay smooth, you feel me, and hey, stay in your groove, man. I'm out this thing. Peace.